Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your scarf and then you're going to make sure that one side is shorter than the other side. Usually I put my right side shorter than my other side. So you put it over your head, and because I have a smaller face, a circular face, I like to have this show more because then it just doesn't emphasize how small and circular it is. Maybe it does, you be the judge. But, so you take your shorter side, you position it properly upon your head. I have a mirror here, so if I'm staring off to this side, that's why. So, you take the two ends and you put your finger here. We're not going to use a lot of pins just because I feel like they get tangled in the scarf a lot. At least I have those problems because I'm horrible at getting pins off of my scarf if they're tangled and everything. And then it leaves a lot of runs in the scarf and you don't want that. So now as I was saying, you fold this side like this, then do the same over here. So, okay, you see how that is? And you keep your fingers connected here. Now, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go around now, and as you go around, you're gonna undo that fold. See how it was folded here? You're gonna undo it. And then you keep going around, then you're gonna stop. You're gonna take the material that's left, and you're going to put it over your bun or whatever, your hair or whatever you have. Then you position it properly. Then you see how this is kind of droopy and flat here? I don't like that. So I take this part and I go around like this, and I just grab the scarf, if you can see, and I put it over this part. See? And that makes it more, that gives you more volume too. So the back of your scarf, it makes it look not as flat. You know how people put those bob things on their head? Well, I don't need them because I can just use the scarf material that I have left, and I can just use that as my volume. Plus, then there's always controversy about those bobble things anyway. Don't want to get in trouble. So, might as well be the safe side. So now you actually take a pin. It doesn't matter the color because you're not going to see it, and maybe it'll motivate you to neaten it up if you just use a color that you really don't want people to see. So I don't care, I'm just going to put this here, and if you don't feel like this reinforces it enough, use 2 pins. So here's another one. I'm just going to make sure it's reinforced. So you see that? And then you straighten it up a bit, and straighten up your underscarf. And now, you have the longer side left now. So, you take your long side, and you're gonna go around. All the way around. And then you're gonna pull this forward. And make sure this goes on this side. Pull that forward. Now, this style gives you coverage in the back. Sorry. It gives you coverage in the back and in the front. So, you have your front coverage, and now because I have this longer piece in the back, you have your back coverage. I feel like that's the safest way to go, and that's why I love this style. So far we've only used 2 pins, and now the last pin you can use can either be a straight pin, or I never like using straight pins, are the ones that you can see. So I like to, sorry for the shake, I just shook the table that I have this standing on. But I like to take just a pretty pin, and I like to just, sorry, I'm straightening it up. I like to put it on the scarf to hold it together, and I feel like that's the best way to go. So now just straighten up your hijab and make sure this part is covered as much as you want. And this can either hang in the back or it can hang like this. I like it like this. So now, as you can see, there's front coverage, and I'm going to turn around. There's side coverage, and there's back coverage. So you see how much coverage you get out of the whole style. So if you have any questions about the style, just comment and I'll respond, or I'll do another better, slower tutorial. And maybe if you were distracted by my talking, I'm sorry. It's the first time I've ever done this. So, sorry if this wasn't very good. It's my first tutorial and there's many more to come. It's just, this is like my everyday, convenient 1 minute for school effect. So yeah, subscribe and I'll have a lot more videos, like tag videos or like tip videos, just whatever. Just comment about what you want to see. If you have any questions for me, I'll answer them. I can even do a question video. But I don't know how many questions you can have just out of this one video, but I'll make more. So I hope you enjoyed this, and please keep watching. Assalamu alaikum.